Hello, students of class 9. Hope all are fine. Today we are going to continue our chapter 2, the Vedic period. So, here we are going to learn food, dress, and amusements and religious beliefs. So, first we'll see food. The main cereal produced by Rigvedic people was barley. So here students, you can see the first picture is of barley, and this was the food crop which was first produced by Rigvedic people. Wheat and rice were not known to them, but in the later Vedic times there is evidence of using rice. So rice they called it as vrihi. You can see in the second picture. So this is a picture of rice crop. Okay. Cows were domesticated for milk products. So milk products like curd, butter, ghee, etc. were produced. Soma, a kind of intoxicating drink, was consumed during festivals and religious ceremonies. So Soma means it's a Soma Rasa. Okay, that is a kind of wine made out of fruits and cereals after fermenting. So this is about food. Next we'll see clothes. Clothes worn were simple. They considered of an undergarment like nivi or dhoti, an upper piece called vasa or shirt. Okay, so dhoti they were wearing as undergarment, and above they were wearing shirt type which was called vasa, and over that they were wearing overgarment which was called adi vasa, and it was loose. Okay, loose piece of cloth. Men wore turbans. There were customs of wearing animal skins also. So everyone were not wearing this animal skin. Only the sadhus were wearing animal skin, especially deer skin, which was called mrigashala. Men they kept long hairs. So nowadays it's a fashion, isn't it? So those days also men's they kept long hairs, and ornaments were worn by both men and women. You can see the picture of kings and all. So they were wearing ornaments, isn't it? So like that, Rigvedic people, both men and women, they were wearing ornaments. So, ornaments made out of gold, silver, ivory, and precious stones. Some of the common items of jewelry were earrings, rings, anklets, bracelets, necklace, etc. Okay. Next, we'll see amusements. So here students after their work in the free time, what the Rigvedic people were doing or how they spent their free time or leisure time. So nowadays we have televisions, then mobile phones, isn't it, to spend our free time. So those days the main means of amusement in both Vedic periods were chariot race. Chariot race means, as you see in the picture, along with the chariot and horse, the race was done. Horse race means there is no chariot but only the horse. Okay, along with the horse, they were racing. Then dancing, singing, and hunting. The chief musical instruments were like drum, flute, mridang, and lute. These were the important musical instruments. People participated in competitive sports, festivals, and gambling also. Next, we'll see religious beliefs. So, here the people in the Vedic age they worshipped forces of nature. So, nature they were worshipping and they were thinking that nature is also a living beings. Okay, so they were performing or they were worshipping nature, to whom they gave animal and human attributes also. Then a large number of gods are mentioned in Rig Veda, in that the important among these gods was Indra. So here for Indra, 250 hymns are devoted in Rig Veda. So that shows that how much importance they gave for Indra, isn't it? So he was known with the different names. Okay, like Purandara means breaker of forts, Jitendra, the winner. He is also considered as rain god also. Okay, who is responsible for bringing rainfall. The second position is held by Agni. Agni, nowadays also Agni is very important, isn't it? So Agni is called as fire god. So here Agni is regarded as an intermediary between gods and men. Okay, he was like a postman between gods and men. So how he was the intermediary? So for he consumes the sacrificial offerings and carries them to gods in the form of smoke. That is, while doing the rituals, yajnas and all was conducted. So that time people they used to offer so many things, isn't it? Like milk, ghee, grains, fruits and all. They used to offer into Agni. So Agni, what he was doing, he was taking all those offerings in the form of smoke and giving to the gods. Okay. So third position is Varuna, the god of waters, clouds, oceans, and rivers. He determines the path for all stars in heaven. Varuna is also regarded as the upholder of natural or cosmic order. There are many other Vedic gods like Vayu, the god of wind, Surya, sun god, Yama, lord of dead, Rudra, god of storms, etc. Okay, still more gods are there. Next, we'll see some goddesses were also worshipped. The most important female goddesses was Usha. Usha means the goddesses of dawn. Okay, dawn means the sun rays. Okay, so that is called Usha, morning sun rays. Other important female deities were Prithvi. Prithvi, I think everyone know what is Prithvi, isn't it? Prithvi means our earth. Next is that Aditi, the great mother of gods. Ratri, the spirit of night. Aranyayani, the lady of forest. Dishana, the goddesses of vegetation. So these were some of the goddesses, okay, worshipped by Vedic people. However, in the later Vedic age, Prajapati, that is the creator or Brahma, became the supreme god. Indra and Agni, they lost their former significance. That is, in Rig Vedic period, you saw that Indra was considered as an important god, and 250 hymns was devoted to him in Rig Veda, isn't it? Whereas in the later Vedic period, you can see Indra and Agni both they loses their significance, importance. Vishnu came to be regarded as the preserver and protector of the people. Shiva was a destroyer of the universe. Next, we'll see sacrifices and rituals. With religious evolution, the simplicity of nature worship was lost. That is, you can see in the Vedic period, people earlier they worshipped nature. Okay, so that was a simple worship. So, from simple worship, it became very rituals and sacrifices. It started to develop now. So, rituals and sacrifices became a daily routine. Besides yajnas performed by kings, the common people performed small yajnas during which milk, ghee, grains, and fruits were offered to deities. Offering means all these things they were putting into the fire. The rich people and businessmen conducted bigger sacrifices, means gold, all those things they were putting into the fire. During such yajnas, Purohits received gold, expensive clothes, and large number of cows as gifts. Gifts means dakshina. Giving dakshina was also a ritual and a pious duty. Ritualism had gained strong roots, and even a small deviation while performing was considered sin. Okay, if something happens while performing the sacrifices, it was considered as a sin. So, students, today we'll conclude this topic here. I hope this topic was clear to you all. So, you read and revise the topic once again. In our next class, we'll continue with the religious beliefs and economy. So, thank you, children.